Good evening. Welcome to Fluttering in the Spirit Tarot and Pisces Healing Spirit Tarot. Today is Friday. It's the 21st of August, 2026. And this is, of course, a reading for the sign of Pisces. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, anywhere prominent in your chart. Some of this might resonate for you. Please subscribe, follow, and like this video. And we'll go ahead and get right into the energy. I'm going to do things a little bit differently today. So we're going to do, and I'm going to start with the Future Higher Self Oracle. Let me make sure all the cards are out. But what we're going to ask Spirit today is, what is the message for your future higher self? What does Spirit want you to evolve your energy to? Kind of changes the Spirit want? Where are you being guided by Spirit at this time? This could be God, the universe, whatever your beliefs are, ancestors, angels, spirit guides. Where are you being drawn at this time? And to what? Spirits, please help with this message today for the sign of Pisces. Challenge yourself to be stronger than your challenges. So I feel like at this time, you may be facing a lot of things that are in your life challenging you, but the real challenge here is to be stronger than what it is that is potentially causing you distress in your life. We've got at the back of the deck, there are many doors that lead to the place that you truly belong. So I feel like here are some times we tend to keep our eyes on one door or think we know what the right path is, just because we see here with this one, I mean, automatically, for me at least, other people might look at this card differently. I see this card and I'm led to the blue door. Not just because this person's standing in front of it, but it's a more peaceful, calming color to me. So if I had to choose between those doors, that's the door that I would choose, but that's just my choice. But there's other doors available here. Other ways to get to where you truly belong, where Spirit's leading you. But you can't let your struggles and your challenges be more of a force in your life than your own strength, is what I'm getting here. Let's get one more card. Be patient. Yeah, sometimes we're in a rush, especially to get those struggles out of our way, those challenges, those things that are seeming to hold us back from getting to the place where it is that we truly feel like we belong or where we want to be. Be patient and trust the wait. Everything is coming together. Okay. So we'll keep these here. I'm kind of going backwards with the advice first. I'm going to do the same thing with the oracle. Going in with the Gentle Chaos Oracle. Sometimes the wait is challenges that we have to get through, lessons in life that we have to learn. Spirit, what is the message here What does Pisces need to know? Okay, so we've got Ghost Honey. This is interesting. I've gotten this card before in a reading, so I kind of know the gist of where this is going, but let me read it to you. What is ghost honey? Honey made from ghost bees, a sweet name for a loved one that's gone too soon. Equal parts spooky and sweet, cryptic and alluring. Just a name or nothing more. It's just a name. Here, ghost honey reminds us that there can be many meanings all at once. A sweet name for a loved one that's gone too soon. Here, ghost honey reminds us that there can be many meanings all at once. Okay, let's get one more. I feel prompted to... The Man of Mist. Okay. Who are we? To call out to the man made of mist himself, the man who walks only for his boots to make no sound, no crunch over gravel, no swish from his coat. Even the twin lights which draw him ever closer, which yearn to cast themselves over the peaks of his face, only burn and blur out his image. The Man of Mist shows us that it's easy to get lost in the repetitions of life. Do not be afraid to try something new. Kind of what I'm getting right off the bat is sometimes when you're faced with different options like these doors and your first gut instinct is to go towards one particular color, not be afraid to open a door that you may not, because this one may just feel more comfortable to you. You might think you know what's on the other side of it, but a lot of times when we open doors, potentially to sometimes it's people in our life or situations in our life that we feel like we know what the outcome's going to be, it turns out to be very different. Don't be afraid to try something new. Putting these two cards together, a lost loved one. Let's go back to Ghost Honey again. Reminds us that there can be many meanings all at once. Many meanings why, or reasons potentially, why you're facing these challenges. Maybe potentially ways that you face these challenges you're being called to with the Man of the Mist to try something new. Be patient, trust the way everything's coming together. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pull next. Let's see. Let's go to the Telepathy Oracle. I'm gonna pull one from here. I think what I'm gonna do now Let's see if I can get both of these on here together. Just looking at the two pictures together here. So we got the Man in the Mist. Don't be afraid to try something new. With the Ghost Honey, which is a loved one past. And that certain things happening in your life could mean different things. Let's see what else we got here. Spirit, show me the energy here for Pisces. We've got Spirit. Your spirit is about to be subliminated. I feel like this has happened in the past. Spiritual awakening, enlightenment, union. The union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. One more. Show me more. Tell me about this union. Allure. There's a lot of allure. Consider the situation carefully, though. Okay. We're going to go into the energy here. These cards. Okay, let's make room. Make sure you can see all the cards. We'll go like that with it. That's gonna fit, yes. Okay. There are many different doors, or many doors that lead to the place that you truly belong. Spirit, what is the energy here for Pisces? Is that too many? That's a lot of cards. Keep going. Spirit, give me 3 cards. Okay, we've got this one kind of sideways. God, let go. I feel overwhelmed in this connection. Let's see what we got. Okay, we've got some kind of drug use. A dog does not bark at a parked car. And we've got intense passion. On the bottom of the deck, we have Cancer energy, so someone may have Cancer in their chart. Okay. I'm gonna also pull, let's see. I'm gonna pull a card or two from the truth. I'm gonna try to get one for each side. The first thing I'm seeing here, or feeling here in the energy, with let go coming out sideways, that's like past and current energy. That tells me that whether it's both people in the connection previously, there may be some sort of separation here with let go. But I feel like with that being sideways, that whether it's one person or both parties may be having a hard time completely letting go of the connection, even if there's separation. But there's also a very strong feeling of overwhelm. We have with spirit and past energy, spirit's trying to, your spirit's about to be subliminated. Consider the situation carefully. We've got drug use, and a dog does not bark at a parked car. Meaning a dog's not going to bark unless there's something to bark at. And then over here we have with the intense passion. There are many doors that lead you to the place you truly belong. Be patient, trust the wait. Everything's coming together. Challenge yourself to be stronger than your challenges. Okay, let's get a little more clarity on each of these here. Spirit, what is the truth over here on this side with spirit and past energy? We've got union and allure. So there's a strong allure to this union, but there's also a need to consider the situation carefully. We've got drug use here, and we've got the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands is an energy of feeling like you need to protect yourself. Let me make sure that's right. I think I'm right. Defending your position. You can speak of challenges, which is exactly what we're seeing over here in the advice portion. People may be challenging your success or your opinions, and you need to defend your position. You might feel unprepared, but trust in yourself. Okay. Spirit, tell me more. Intuition. This could have to do with intuition, sixth sense. which definitely goes with the spirit, and your spirit's about to be subliminated. Spirit, what about this let go and sideways energy, and I feel overwhelmed in this connection? Tell me more. Cool down. There's a need to cool down, a calm pause, solidification. I don't know if you can see that card right there. So I'm going to make room. I'll put this one over here. Okay. And what about the intense passion? What about these cards on this side, Spirit? A message, communication records, call records, instant messaging. Okay, so this here with this future higher self message is supposed to be a message for the future. So what I'm kind of getting from this is you're going to receive a message, I believe, from this person, whoever we're talking about here, at some point in the future. I'm kind of seeing this as past energy. This is current. And this is future. But we will confirm with some tarot here. So we're going to pull a card first. Let's see, this is the Cosmic Truths, Universe Answers, an Oracle deck for insight and awakening before we start clarifying. Okay, one more. You are the spell. The magic begins within. Okay, now I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to put this card. Let's move that rock. Okay, it's still visible. Yes. Okay. I was going to use a larger tarot deck to clarify, but I think I should use the smaller one. I think it'll be easier to see. All the cards. We're gonna pull a hidden truth. So we've got message coming up here. Okay, someone wants to feel that way again. And I left you before you could leave me. Put those over here. We can kind of see them. I'm gonna put them right here. Okay. Let's go ahead and cut the deck. I'm going to start by clarifying the white cards here. So we're going to start with drug use. Is this coming out? All of these are in current energy, except for the let go that's kind of sideways. Okay, those two. Let me make sure these are the right way. Not sure why those were both turned over. I've seen temperance there, though. Oh. Okay. Let me give them a shuffle. Let's cut the deck one more time. Now that they're all facing the right way. Spirit white is drug use here. This is current energy. But I do feel like this was in the past, though. Okay, we've got the Emperor, Aries, masculine energy. Someone who's... That's the father of the deck, so that's definitely someone who is stable. This can be someone potentially with a little bit of ego. Someone who likes to take control. We also have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Emperor's the Aries energy, and the Queen of Wands, this could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Got the Queen of Wands coming out in a reverse. Got someone with a lack of confidence and feeling insecure. Spirit, tell me more about this Emperor. I feel like that's the two people in this connection. Tell me about the Emperor. Ace of Swords, miscommunication. There's a block in communication. Why? Tell me more. High Priestess. It's Pisces energy. It can be... The High Priestess sometimes holds things back. It can be secrets, miscommunication. Maybe it's potentially the drug use if that's on the side of the Emperor. Spirit, tell me more about the Queen of Wands. I feel like drug use could be any kind of substance that might be affecting this person's choices. Okay, we've got the King of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is someone in control of... Typically in control of their emotions. tries to keep a level head. Balanced emotions, mindfulness, mindful of other people. So this person may have both water sign and fire in their chart. So I feel like this person in the past was trying to stay balanced emotionally and mindful of the other person. Spirit, tell me more. There was a lot of passion here, which we see over here with intense passion. Show me more about this Ace of Wands. Empress. Taurus energy. So someone may have Taurus in their energy or in their chart. Sorry. Someone who's in the energy of really nurturing themselves. This isn't someone who's going to compromise themselves to please another person. Spirit, show me more. Okay, so with the Six of Swords coming out in reverse, it came out right over the Union too as well, in between. Which maybe I should look at these cards kind of. I wasn't paying attention to the sides here. The allure might be the passion. I feel like this person at times might make you feel emotionally stable. But there's an insecure energy here. With the Six of Swords, that's not moving into calmer waters. Let's read from the guidebook for the Six of Swords. Feeling trapped or stagnant. Because this person is in the energy of feeling insecure and not confident. Because I feel like the Emperor is in the energy of there's some miscommunication going on. There's secrets here with the High Priestess energy. Let's go to the High Priestess. This can stand for intuition too, but the Ace of Swords, like what this person's thinking, I feel like is all mixed up. Because otherwise the Ace of Swords would be in an upright. It's not. It's... Let's go there too as well, in reverse. Miscommunication. Someone may need to be more clear and direct about your intentions, because it's causing confusion with the Ace of Swords in reverse. It's time to have an honest conversation and clear the air. With the High Priestess energy, that's intuition. The answers you seek lie within you. This is the High Priestess energy, Pisces. Trust in your intuition and tap into your subconscious mind. When it comes to a relationship, because this is coming right over a union, relationship, listen to what your gut is telling you about this relationship. Right now, emotional intelligence is more important than logic. And I feel like this person may be going more off logic, but their logic or their thoughts are in reverse. I feel like here with the drug use here, someone's use of substances, whatever that is, it's probably affecting their communication and how they're interpreting things. That's why there's so much miscommunication. With the Six of Swords, that's what I was going to look up as well. Yeah, feeling trapped. You may be falling back into old habits. This could indicate that you need a better transition plan or haven't yet resolved and accepted your truth. Spirit, why is the Seven of Wands here? Got the Knight of Swords in reverse. And we've got the King of Swords in reverse. A lot of swords energy. So someone definitely may have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini in their chart. This is defending your position. Let's look at the Knight of Swords. The Knights move quickly. This is quick communication, but it might be a bit aggressive, is what I'm seeing here. This can be someone a bit arrogant in how they're communicating. This represents someone who's too wrapped up in their idealistic ambition that they've become aggressive and impulsive. They should slow down before they dig a deeper hole. We also have the King of Swords, and that's in reverse. Someone dominating, judgmental, or abusive. I feel like you've had this person come towards you in the past in this manner, and you felt like you need to protect yourself. The pursuit of power can result in abuse, micromanaging, and aggression. This behavior can backfire on you, so dial it back and stay collected. Spirit, why is the Knight of Swords here? Got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This is the slower moving knight, the only slow knight. We could have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo in someone's chart. With the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. That's someone with a lack of discipline. Can be quite a workaholic too as well. What about the King of Swords? I'm trying to clarify whether this is all the same person or or not? Two of Pentacles. Okay, that's a decision or a choice or trying to juggle. So we've got the King of Swords in reverse. So what's the alternative? Reacting in an aggressive manner. Really trying to control the situation. We've got the Hierophant in reverse. Refusing knowledge. There's a refusal to learn or to change. Question traditions and status quo. Yes, we have a lot of, we literally have 3 court cards here. A dog does not bark at a parked car. When I asked to clarify the King of Swords, we got the Two of Pentacles and the Hierophant. And then we have these 2 energies together. It showed me more about the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. This is going to be a long reading, it looks like. Got Death and the 8 of Pentacles. Okay. So this is someone who is slow moving, a bit unfocused, can be aggressive. They work really hard with the 8 of Pentacles. And we've got the Death card, which is Scorpio energy. This is coming out in a reverse. Fearing change, clinging to the past. Okay, so I feel like this energy here, I'm feeling like it's attached to the Emperor. Someone who's a hard worker, but kind of unfocused. May not balance things in their life very well. Potentially constantly working on something. This is a person who I feel like is always on the grind for sure. But with that death card there in reverse, fearing change, clinging to the past. The advice of this card is that it's time to let go and embrace the change that needs to happen. In order for things to move into calmer water, because that's not what's happening here with the Six of Swords in reverse. Again, with the King of Swords. Let's look at that energy again. That's someone becoming dominating and judgmental. I feel like that is the Queen of Wands here, who's feeling insecure, so it's putting this person into that energy. So we have here juggling, or a choice between the Hierophant energy in reverse. What is the other choice? Okay, to either stand on their own here in this Empress energy, because those are very similar, or to not follow what this person believes is right. It's kind of what I'm seeing. It's like false beliefs, to go against what their beliefs are. Or emotionally stabilize themselves. And really pour into themselves, which is what you see with that Queen of Pentacles or the Empress energy here. Okay. But at this time in the past, there's been an inability to move this connection into calm, peaceful waters. Spirit, why is let go here in sideways? Okay, so we got the Three of Pentacles, which speaks of working together. And we've got the Two of Swords, which is a decision of being completely blindfolded. Okay, so one choice is to work together. What is the other choice with the Two of Swords? There's a decision there. That's another decision, waiting for your ships to come in. She's looking towards giving to herself, the Empress energy here. Why is I feel overwhelmed in this connection here? We're almost at the end. Oh, okay. Nine of Cups. Ten of Swords. That's 10 swords in the back. It's not a good feeling. Well, with the Nine of Cups, that's a single independent energy. Why is the Ten of Swords here? I mean, it could be the aggressive nature of how the communication's been over here in the past. Secrets, we have the Three of Cups here too as well, so that can be other people, whether that's other connections or just other people being prioritized. And you see this person in kind of being left out with their arms folded. I feel like this person is looking and like, this is, like, I'm giving, this is what I'm getting. Why the Nine of Cups? Justice. That's the truth, fairness. We also have here with the Justice over here next to the Two of Swords and the Two of Wands. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles energy here. Okay, this is a soul connection, but with that Six of Cups, it came out in reverse. Living in the past. Nostalgia is becoming unhealthy and leaving you clinging to the past. Alternatively, you may be encouraged to reconnect with your inner child. Tell me more about the Six of Cups and reverse energy. Devil. To release toxic, codependent, that can be addictions, that can be feeling too attached to things that were toxic in your life. There was definitely a need to cool down the situation here. Let's look at the future energy. So we've got message. Spirit, what is this message? Tell me about this message. Dang, we're almost at an hour. Oh, okay. We have the Magician and the Queen of Cups in reverse. Someone wanting to manifest something with the Queen of Cups, with Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So that's someone who is feeling. It's got to be feeling with that cup energy. You may be out of sync with your emotions. So somebody may communicate out of sync with their emotions and needing to unravel them. Okay. Tell me more. Page of Wands in reverse. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Came out in reverse. Someone who has a lot of big ideas, but not really get past the initial stages. Trying to manifest something, but it never really gets off the ground. Okay. Spirit, tell me about this intense passion. Okay, so we've got a leap of faith that didn't go well. Why? Communication about it, or action. Fast action, 10 of Pentacles. I feel like they may have stepped, potentially. Because we got the 3 of Cups here. With the 10 of Swords. Just like betrayal. That had to do with other people. And then we have the Fool, which is taking a leap of faith. Quickly. But the 10 of Pentacles is definitely things not going in a good direction with that coming out in reverse. Especially with intense passion. It's caused family disputes and financial loss. So someone may be really drained financially. So their passion and their lack of finances right now might be the challenge. There are many doors that lead to the place that you truly belong. But each door isn't going to take you through a healthy experience. Some doors you're going to end up with a lot of dead ends here. A lot of pain and heartbreak. Challenge yourself to be stronger than your challenges. Okay. Let's see. Where do we want to go with this next? Grabbing a new tarot deck. Spirit, what will be the outcome? Be patient, trust the way everything is coming together. Spirit, what will be the outcome here for Pisces? Judgment. Rebirth. Inner calling. Let's see, what does this card say? Judgment, rebirth, inner calling, absolution, imagery, and higher calling. So there's a higher calling. So judgment's being called on this situation of what played over here with this union. Three of Swords, or Four of Swords, sorry. This is rest, again, letting go, healing, cooling down, resting. Okay. And we've got the Four of Cups. Meditation, contemplation, apathy, reevaluation, and turning inward. One more, Spirit. That's what you kind of got to do at that point when you're trying to heal from something. We have the King of Cups in reverse. Isn't that what we had over here? Yeah, someone feeling insecure. Wanting to feel that way again. This is causing a tower, shaking someone's foundation. Two of Cups, connection. What's gonna happen with this Two of Cups? Empress in reverse. Okay, so with the Five of Wands, that's resolving conflict. Where there was previously, I feel like someone not being nurtured right. Let's get one more. Got the Devil in reverse. Releasing toxicities. What else, Spirit? Strength. Leo energy. Having the courage. For what? Temperance. To balance things out. Make things fair. Okay, I'm gonna pull, since this is definitely a love reading, I'm gonna pull out the Mystic Red Rose Oracle, just to confirm what I think I'm seeing here. What is the ultimate outcome here with this connection? Hammer, sabotage, and rebuild. Persistent, working on it, repairing. And this is a shocking, sudden change. Cutting out separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment. And we have Phoenix in reverse. New phase, rekindle, renew, growth, changed mind, and rising from the ashes. And that's was the energy in the past of needing to definitely have a change in the way with that Ace of Swords in reverse. That's miscommunication. Got judgment, needing to sabotage and rebuild, working on it. It's time of silent treatment, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany. This transformation comes with the healing here. Contemplation. About stopping the pattern. There's a silent treatment going on here, cutting out, separation. Instability here, emotionally with the Tower coming down. Renew and growth. What about this energy here? Healing heart and past energy. Toxicities and addiction. Final result. Flowing kiss, unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness and love, affection returned from the past, coffin, new beginning, liberation, reborn, transition. What is this coffin energy? The dragonfly, light-hearted and adapt, finding out and change, things coming to the light and healing. Okay. I think I'm gonna end it there. I think I used all my cards I had out. Let's get one final word of, or a couple of words of advice from the future higher self oracle that we started with. What is the advice right now, Spirit? At this point in time. When you start, the path appears, so take a step in any direction. Answers appear when you release the question. And storms may bring passion, but not peace. So I feel like when you release the question, when you're communicating potentially, the advice is not to cause a storm. When you rise to the challenge, it rises to meet you. Back of the deck. Let go, I mean really let go. What should we see? Let go here. There's something better on the horizon. The sacrifices that you make today will be worth it. All right, well, that's the message today, Pisces. Please do subscribe, follow, and like this video. Till next time.